Hope everybody is well. I'm currently having a pretty good day. So the trap the narcissist will put you in, it could be as little as just let's say you're sharing good news with them. You're doing something good, and you're spreading awareness of good news, just stuff going good in your life. What they'll do is like, why are you doing that? And you'll notice their tonality with you is very high, like for no reason. It's just very loud. Like, why are you doing that? That's stupid. Like, or like, well, I don't need you. You're in my peace zone. This is my peace zone. I'm like, okay, you're like, first of all, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm just sharing some good news with you. I thought you cared because you're supposing my family and you say you support me, but yet, or friend, friend or family doesn't matter. But yet, you're saying I'm in your peace zone, and like you share stuff with me all the time, and I share stuff with you, and it's not necessarily like negative, or like it's not necessarily negative or positive, but like it's just news like going on in your life. If you're trying to make a difference, if you're whatever it is, and they're just always and they'll be like, oh my God, why are you doing that? So stupid. Like, you're not going to be, why are you doing that? Why? Like, the absolute most disrespect. It's wrong. It really is wrong. And then they disrespect you. And then, like, you get mad because you did nothing wrong, because they're just disrespecting you and yelling at you for literally no reason. And then you call them, like, something like, and then you had enough of it, you call them a bitch or something. And I don't like calling people those names, honestly. I don't. But it's true sometimes. Some people are a bitch, and then they blow up. Man, they get so rageful. It's crazy. They get so rageful. It's ridiculous. Like, to the point where it's like, okay, you're mad at me for calling you something, but yet you can't recognize your own flaws for saying all that shit to me, or disrespect for me if I did nothing wrong to you. Are you stupid? Are you retarded? Like, seriously. It's not. And then, like, they take you down this rabbit hole of just like all the things they did to you in your past, and it's ridiculous. It's stupid. And then you get mad, and then they'll, like, now if you're younger, like, let's say 16, 17, or if you're older, if you're married to a narcissist, like, they'll bring up these weird things. Like, they'll tell a 17-year-old or 16-year-old, like, hey, you will find somewhere else to live, I pay for this, I pay for that. Well, obviously you pay for that if you're a minor. Like, if you're 16, 17, if you're a young kid, then, or maybe even a younger adult, like, it is like kind of threatened to, like, if a narcissist, like, put in this situation, if you're, need some water. If you're ever in a situation where you're 16, 17, you have a narc parent, and you call them out on something they did wrong to you, then you should definitely, and no, I can't speak today, but what I'm saying is they'll use something like, oh, I pay for the gas, I put a roof over your head, I provide food. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, you brought me into this world, you're supposed to do that, and why are you using that against me? And like, why would you put a pressure on a 16 or 17-year-old to do something like that? That's fucked up. Like, of course we all have to work hard, contribute to families, that's how families work. But some of these narc parents doing that, it's not okay. And this goes for anyone. If you're married to a narcissist, like, if you're doing, like, working on a project, if you're working on these good things, sometimes, like, they'll like that, but they'll just, like, I don't know, they can't really grasp, like, certain news that you're doing that's good, so they'll have to, like, they have to criticize it. They really do. And It's not okay. But I hope you found this video to be helpful and insightful. Leave a like and share. Bye.